Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Travis. This is my beautiful wife, Stacy.
Hi guys. So recently we watched the Tidying Up special with Marie Kondo on Netflix.
Very inspiring.
Yes, it was very inspiring. And it inspired us to go through the stuff in our house. We always wanted to go through all of like the cluttery stuff in our house because we always felt like we had a lot of extra stuff that we didn't need, but we just never found the time to do it. So we decided to try the Konmari method, and this is what happened. The Konmari method is Marie Kondo's minimalism-inspired approach to tackling your stuff category by category rather than room by room. And there's 6 basic rules to get started with. So the first one is to commit yourself to tidying up. Did we do that?
Gotta commit to it.
Yes, we did.
Yes, absolutely. Check.
Number 2 is imagine your ideal lifestyle. Did you do that?
Very minimalistic.
Yes. We want minimalistic and clutter-free.
Yes.
Yes.
I agree.
Clutter makes me feel anxious, and I don't like feeling like that. When I walk into a room and it's clean and organized and not a lot of stuff, I feel like...
Good, feel better.
Yeah, a lot more calm, and it's more peaceful to me. So I really wanted to achieve that in each of the rooms.
Sure.
Do you agree?
I agree.
Third, before getting rid of items, sincerely thank each item for serving its purpose.
I feel like all the items that you have for a reason, and they served a purpose for however long you had it for, so, you need to appreciate that that item was there for your needs.
That's true. 4 is tidy by category, not location, which normally I would go room by room and get rid of things, so that was different too.
Right.
5th is follow the right order, which that was kind of hard for me because I wanted, I kept trying to like stray from her order, like do things the way that I would normally do them. But we tried really hard to stick to the KonMari method.
Right.
So
absolutely.
Number 6, ask yourself if it sparks joy. And I really, really, really liked this part.
Right. Me too. I feel like that's a very important question that you need to ask yourself.
It is,
like
yeah.
when you grab an item, whatever it is, clothes, jewelry, a dish that you use, does it bring you happiness?
Yeah.
And does it spark joy in your life? And if it
Right.
doesn't, then get rid of it. What's it doing there?
And the 5 categories to tackle are clothes, books, papers, and then it's called kimono, and that means miscellaneous items, but that encompasses the kitchen, the living room, the garage, any of the extra things in your house.
So that's definitely a big category.
It's a big portion, yeah. And number 5 is sentimental items.
Well, why is sentimental items the last one?
The way that Marie Kondo described it in the show, it's because after you go through her process of doing all of the other rooms first, it's like by the time you get to the sentimental items, you're already like, you're in the zone of getting rid of things. You're not being like, oh, well.
That makes sense.
I might need this, I might need that. You're just like, and it's true, because by the time I actually got to that, I was like, okay, I need to get rid of this, I need to get rid of that. It's like you're kind of just in that zone.
Yeah. And
you're ready to get rid of things. I feel like if I did the sentimental things first, it would have been a lot harder.
It's like your mindset has changed because you've been doing and organizing all of these different categories.
Yeah.
And then you get to, what probably most would say is the most important
The hardest.
aspect. Yeah, because you have a memory tied to it.
Yeah.
It means something, to you. So that would probably be the hardest to give away or to let go, especially if you did it first in the process.
Yeah.
So to go through everything else and then have that last, I think that's...
It makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It absolutely does.
So we followed Marie Kondo's method of organizing all of our things, and the first thing we did was thanking the house. I never would have thought to thank our home before, but, it makes sense.
Right.
Like, this is our home.
This is like our go-to spot.
Yes.
This is where we feel the most comfortable.
It's our safe place.
Right.
So I really liked that part.
I'll thank the house. I love the house.
So after we thanked the house, we went through Marie's list, and the first thing was the closets. I went through my closet. And then Travis went through his closet, and here's a clip of that.
So I just got everything out of the closet. Here's my stack. I'm gonna start going through it, and whatever does not bring me joy, I'm getting rid of. This shirt does not bring me joy. I feel frumpy in it, so it's going. See you later. All right, so I got rid of some things. Got a little bit more space in my closet now.
So this is our donation bag of clothes that Travis just went through, and some of my stuff too, so it's pretty good. Nice size bag. We each got rid of a lot of things, and it's like, before when I would go through my closet, I would do it occasionally, and I would just kind of like slide through the things and see if, okay, I don't wear this, I haven't worn it in a few years, I'll get rid of that. But I've never taken all of my clothes out of the closet and put everything on the bed and made a huge pile, because it looks like a lot more stuff when you put everything in a pile on the bed. And you don't need all that stuff. It's like, and I've always kind of been attracted to the idea of like, I like how I remember reading an article that Mark Zuckerberg, he's the owner of Facebook, he only wears like black t-shirts and he wears like a certain outfit every single day of the week. I like that minimalistic idea because clothes don't really matter, you know?
Right,
it's
right.
like, yeah, it's fun to dress up once in a while, but do you really need that stuff? Do I really need this giant mound of clothes on the bed? No.
No.
But I just keep buying clothes. Why?
Right. I don't know.
I don't know. But I just thought it was really helpful, and I liked the idea and the process of putting everything on the bed and going through it piece by piece and touching each item and seeing, does this bring me joy? Do I love wearing it? Does it make me feel happy when I wear it? Do I feel really good? If I don't feel really good wearing it, then I got rid of it.
I had a couple things that sparked joy. How about you?
Yeah. What was the shirt that sparked most joy for you, babe? I know what you're going to say.
Okay, go.
The shark shirt.
Love that shark shirt. This shirt brings me so much joy. With the sharks, love it. Definitely keeping this one. So what sparked joy for you, Stace?
Something that surprised me, that sparked joy for me, that I thought, maybe I'll get rid of it in the past, but then when it came down to it, when I grabbed it out of the closet, or out of the pile, was the dress that I wore to our wedding rehearsal, because it's white and lace, and I haven't worn it since our wedding rehearsal, but when I touched it, I was like, oh, I love this dress, and like, I want to wear it again. I'm just waiting for the right time to wear it, but
Right.
I could just feel the difference. Like, I was like, oh, wow, I feel really happy when I think about this and look at it, and I want to wear it again. So anything that I didn't get that feeling for, I got
Right.
rid of.
So my ties previously were in like this organizer, and you hung them on different slots, and they were kind of like, they were there, but they're kind of like unorganized, and I couldn't really find what I needed, and it just wasn't a good system. You're supposed to put all of loose items or smaller items into like a box. She uses boxes all the time. So, when I got all the ties and I rolled them all up and I, placed them in the box, it was perfect because I could see everything that I had. It was way more organized. So I really, really like that method.
After that, I went through all of the things in the kitchen. Travis went through everything in the garage.
Yeah.
And then we did, the living room and any other, like he went through some of his movies and like his game area. So we basically went through all of the areas in our house. And then the last thing we did was the sentimental items. I went through, I have like big boxes that I use as like memory boxes. So I have like a memory box, of things from when I was little, and then one like from when Travis and I were dating.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I went through those, and that was hard because I've never gone through those to get rid of things. I always just keep everything that, is related to a memory or anything sentimental. But I did end up getting rid of a bunch of things that weren't, when I looked at them, I didn't really remember what they were related to or anything, if it was important to me. So if it wasn't important, it didn't remind me of anything, then I got rid of it.
Well, let me ask you real quick. Was it hard for you going through like the sentimental items?
It actually wasn't hard because I'd done all of the other steps first. I only kept the things that were very special and related to a memory that I actually remembered. So,
Right. So
it wasn't that hard,
Right.
surprisingly. So after we went through all of the categories, we did the closets, the kitchen, the garage, the memory boxes. We didn't really have any books or papers to go through because I only keep the papers that we really need. I'm
Right.
kind of a stickler about that. We brought everything into the living room and put it on our dining room table so we could see, all the things we wanted to get rid of. We were really surprised that we actually had a lot of stuff to get rid of.
A lot of stuff.
I never in a million years thought that we would have enough stuff at this point to have a garage sale. And it's funny because we like garage selling for fun, and when we drive by garage sales, we're always like, God, those people only have like one table for a garage sale. Like, that's not enough stuff. So I was like, we never want to be those people. Like, we're like, if we're going to have a garage sale, it's going to be like, the full driveway full of stuff. We had enough stuff for a real garage sale. I was shocked.
Couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it.
So we really got rid of a lot of stuff by using this method.
Absolutely.
We got everything ready, and then we did the garage sale. And how did it go, babe?
I think it went way better than I would have ever expected.
So much better. I was shocked.
Like, we made a decent amount of money, which we're excited about.
Yeah, and then we used that money, like fun money, for Disney World. It was perfect.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I would say if we didn't have a garage sale, all of the items we would have just donated. So check out these clips from the garage sale. It's getting crazy over here at the garage sale.
I know, we've had 2 sales.
We got 2 sales.
We made $5.25.
Got a couple bucks.
Yes.
Got my change in here. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. You're right on here.
Babe, aren't you so surprised at the stuff that people buy?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm like shocked. I'm like really shocked.
We're doing pretty good. I'm like surprised. I'm most surprised like people buy a lot of clothes.
Yeah.
Like I thought no one was gonna get the clothes. I thought we were gonna have to donate them all.
Right.
But a lot of people were buying clothes, and I was like, okay.
And that was like that was like a last minute thing. I wasn't sure if we're gonna bring them out because it's like you can't try on clothes at a garage sale. These people aren't even trying them on; they're just buying it.
The things that I thought were gonna sell aren't really selling, and the things that I didn't think were gonna sell are selling. It's weird.
The garage sale was a success.
Huge success.
I do want to tell you guys that I did fail at one part of the Marie Kondo method.
Oh God, what?
I just can't do the folding part. I know she folds everything, all of the clothes, so perfectly in the drawers, and I understand why she does it, but we went through everything. That's the important part.
That is the important part. Maybe we'll get to that point.
Maybe one day.
One day.
Yeah, just
But,
not right now.
Okay, we're making steps. We're making steps.
I tried. I folded a couple like that, but after like 3, I was like, I'm just gonna go back to my other way.
All right, well, we've got to break that habit.
Well, I tried. But I have to be honest with you guys. I don't want you to think that, okay, we followed everything perfectly and it was a perfect success, because this is real life.
Right.
And real life is, I didn't follow it completely. I tried my best.
Right. You did a great job. You did a great job.
Thanks, babe. The whole goal of following the Konmari method was to end up with a clutter-free home that brings you joy when you walk into it. Do you think we did that, babe?
Every time I come into this house, I feel joy. It doesn't matter if it's cluttered, not cluttered. I don't really care.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I do, and it brings me joy, a lot more joy now when I walk in.
So I think that's the key word that Stacey said. I don't know if you guys heard it, but more joy. Our house brings us joy, but doing this process brings us more joy.
That's true.
Yeah.
I love our house. It's literally my favorite place in the world.
Yeah.
It really is. I love our house so much. But the goal was to end up with less clutter.
Right.
And for the house to bring us even more joy. And it
Absolutely.
does.
It does.
I think this experiment was a success.
I do. All right, so thank you so much for watching the video. We hope that you really enjoyed it. Leave us a comment down below. Let us know if you have watched Tidying Up with Marie Kondo, if you have used any of her strategies yet, and let us know how the process went for you. Did you enjoy it? Did you not care for it? I'd love to know.
If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you can see all of our future adventures, and we'll see you in the next video.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.